guys, it's JJ Simmer and welcome to my first ever speed build in The Sims 3. Whoa, that's crazy. In hindsight, maybe it wasn't my best idea to record my first ever speed build in The Sims 3 since it took forever. Now this house, like, you'd think it was a mansion with how much time it took me to build. It's like, I don't know. It's like it's very expensive, but it's like medium size. Like it's a medium size house in The Sims, so like not that much. And like houses generally like take me like 2 hours. Big, small. Well, small obviously take me less, but 2 hours for big houses. Not like I build mansions, but like big-ish houses. And this house took me 3 hours, but it was just a lot of trial and error. Like right now you can see I'm doing the roofs, and there was just a lot of trial and error throughout this whole house. It's like I try something, I delete it, I try something, I delete it, and like I wasn't really too like worried about how it looked because it looks, I think I like how it looks. It was just like getting it there. Like I just had to learn a lot of things, like how to build in The Sims 3, and it was fun. But can I say something? Like every simmer, I feel like, especially originally when the Sims 4 was released, was so upset that The Sims 4 wasn't coming with the creative style tool. And now after building The Sims 3, I'm like, thank the Lord it wasn't like, this creative styles tool is not in The Sims 3, because honestly, an hour of this whole build I can honestly say was probably just me in the creative style tool. One, my computer was super slow whenever going in that. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why, but it just like took forever to load it, and it was annoying. I should really stop making that sound, right? Ugh. I'll make it again. I'm sorry, but it was just so annoying going in there. But I was like, you know what? Since I'm in The Sims 3, I feel like when you're in The Sims 3, like you have to match because you have the ability to match. Like in The Sims 4, if I use 2 different browns, no big deal because like you can't always get the same brown. But in The Sims 3, you can. So like I felt I had a responsibility to match, and that responsibility was so annoying. Like I made sure everything was the same color, and honestly most things in this house are white, and it was so annoying. But it was kind of fun, like learning how to build in The Sims 3 because it was just like different, and like I've never been so thankful for The Sims 4. Like I used to be like, well, I enjoy The Sims 3 so much more than I enjoy The Sims 4, but honestly, ever since Toddlers came out especially, I think that whole like viewpoint shifted, especially now that The Sims 4, like people are like, oh, The Sims 4, what are they called, babies? No. Babies already out. Pets is coming out in The Sims 4. Ever since like Pets was like kind of like released, not released, kind of like there's a rumor of Pets, I'm like, The Sims 4 is so much better. Like I just love The Sims 4. We all love The Sims 4, though. Let's be honest. The Sims 4 is just kick ass, right? Oh my goodness. This is a long time for me to talk. And like, usually I wait to film till everyone is out of my house. And today I was like, fuck it. Sorry, but fuck it. I'll film when people are in my house. And I'm like, can they hear me? I can't hear them, but does that mean that they can't hear me? I don't know, guys. If you're never, like, okay, I'm gonna put this in respect for if you're not like a YouTuber, which I feel like a lot of people who watch me are like YouTuber. I hate being like I'm a YouTuber because it just it's like, am I a YouTuber? It just is so weird for me to say because like I attribute YouTubers with like Keen and JC and like those people, and I am not those people, but like I guess technically I post videos on YouTube, so case in point, I'm a YouTuber. But anyways, it's just awkward to film videos. Like it'd be like singing in front of people. Like I guess some people are like totally fine with singing in front of people. I am not one of those people. I wish I was. I can sing in front of people if I sing like crazily, but I can't sing in front of people if I'm doing it like, not that I can sing good, but like I can't like try and sing in front of people, you know? And like this is something like I'm super passionate about, and I just don't want like anyone to know and like hate it. Like if strangers, like I've never gotten a hate comment yet, thank God, right? Like knock on wood, right? But like if some hater was like, oh my goodness, I hate your videos, I don't think I would be too upset by that because I'd be like, you don't know me, it's fine. That's why I'm anonymous. But if someone I knew said that, I'd be like crying for days. Like I actually have a fear of people like I know like finding this channel, not because I'm ashamed of it, just because like they wouldn't get it and they just think it was weird, and like, you know, I'm one of those people who just like wants to fit in like everyone else. I say that like, oh yeah, most people don't want that, but I think everyone wants that. Like I wish I could be like a good role model to you guys and be like, don't strive to fit in, but I don't want to be a hypocrite. We all strive to fit in, but like one day it's just like, honestly, I wouldn't have this YouTube channel if I was like just like so concerned, because I've wanted to make a Sims YouTube channel since like 2014, because that's why I started watching Life Simmer, and it took me forever to like start it. Like I started it last year. I don't know when last year, but it would have taken me like so much longer to start. Like, wait, that didn't make sense. I think I was just trying to say I'm so glad I started, because the reason I didn't start for so long, it's because I was just so like ashamed, and I was like, what if somebody else finds it? Actually, I did start a Sims YouTube once, but I didn't get it. I didn't know how to do it at that point in time. But it was just like a lot of it was like, oh, I'm so ashamed, like I don't want anyone to know, and right now I don't want anyone to know either. But me not wanting anyone to know isn't like preventing me from like following my dreams, because this definitely is a huge dream of mine, like, and it has been for a while, because I go through these phases all the time where I get into stuff and then I'm like out of it in a week, and like that's fine, like I'm growing, I'm a teenager, it's totally fine. But this, like, I know that this isn't a phase, like this might not be something that I do forever, but for now I'm doing it and I'm loving it. I love what I do. Not that it's like a job or anything. I wish it was, like, seriously, getting paid to have fun. Not there's worse things in life, but that's not going to be me. I know that isn't. Because I, like, you know, I'm just not that good, and I've accepted that. As long as I'm having fun, I think that's all that matters. Like, I'm not that serious. Like, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna give myself some credit. I was looking yesterday, I was like, you have not missed one upload. Like, obviously there's gonna be a time where I miss one upload, because that's just like the way the world works. But for now, I'm really proud of myself for not missing one upload, and like for whenever, like, because I say I'm gonna upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I do upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I'm really proud about that. And I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like I have lacked enthusiasm this whole 6 minutes so far in the speed build, and I apologize for that, because what? That's just so boring. I'm so sorry. Since this is like, that was so weird. I'm bipolar. Get with it. I'm not. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that, right? I always like, you guys, let's have a real talk. Like, I think for the most part, like, I'm what's it? A little bean in like a big world or something like that. I don't think that was the right phrasing, but I'm small. Not in real life, actually. I'm pretty tall, but like, I'm just a small, what's it called? What's Little Simpsy say? A small bean, maybe, is what she says? I don't know. Of course, I have to say Little Simpsy in a video, right? Every time I say Little Simpsy in a video, take a shot. I'm just kidding. But like, I'm just starting out. I'm like small, but like, I still feel like I have to like set a good example for people, which is weird, because it's not like anyone's like, oh my goodness, JJ Simmons, you're my role model. Like, no, I'm not Bethany Moto or somebody like that. Like, but I still feel like I have to like present myself a certain way, you know? One, just in case anyone I know does find this, or two, just because like I don't want to be like on the internet saying stupid shit just to get views or something like that, you know? So like every once in a while I'll think of something like that I want to say that may not be like completely like the nicest thing, or peace up. We all have those like impulses to say rude things, right? Tell me I'm not alone. Or like not the nicest thing, or just something maybe I should be saying, because I don't know how old you guys are, but I assume like some of you are probably 16. Not that there's a lot of you, but like some of you are old, probably 16, and some of you are probably 10. I hope you're not 10. I hope you are not. Maybe 12. I feel like if you're 12 and up for my channel, right? Because I'm thinking about it, like, I was probably watching like a Life Simmer at like age 12, and like, even though she swore, I felt like that was okay. Because let's be honest, 12-year-olds swear. It's unfortunate maybe, but like, it's the way the world works. So yeah, I hope that you guys are between 12 and, I don't know, you can be 40 and watch it. It's fine. Do 4-year-olds watch Sims videos? Question of the day. I'm sure they do. Because, this is going to sound so rude, but like, I was surprised that like, there's a lot of Simmers who are like out of high school, and I was like, this is going to sound really rude, but I kind of just thought Simming was kind of like a high school, middle school thing. But there's so many Simmers who are like out of that, and like, it makes so much sense, because like, these are games from their childhood. But I just think I was ignorant, maybe. Probably ignorance, where I was like, oh my goodness. Like, for example, Urban Sims, I think she's like 20. I just hit my microphone. I hope you couldn't hear that. 26 or something. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I can't believe she still plays The Sims. But no, that's kick-ass, and that is definitely going to be me. Like, so be whatever age you want. Like, I'm not here to judge, okay? But what was I trying to say? Oh, right. I just really try not to say stuff that's controversial. Like, I don't want to get in, like, I don't know, I don't think you guys would care that much because I'm not a big deal. I wish, like, I think I should, like, have this new persona where it's like, I'm a big deal and just pretend like I'm the shit, but I'm not. I'm like the most self-deprecating person I know. So if you like self-deprecating YouTubers, subscribe. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh god, you guys, it's like I'm on like some drug that like makes me forget things. This whole voiceover has just been like, what am I saying? What am I saying? And I'm like halfway done. Ugh, I should just put music behind this. I won't though, because I don't like that. Ugh. That's like, you guys, the key to a good speed build is a good voiceover, because I can't, like, ooh, I just heard something, I'm sorry. I know like a lot of people love to watch speed builds just for like the speed build. What a foreign concept, right? But like I know a lot of people watch speed builds just for like to see how people build and stuff like that. And like I do that too to a degree, but I cannot watch, like, someone can make the bet, like, there's some really good builders out there that just have, I'm sorry, boring, like, commentaries to their speed builds. And I'm sure that some of you guys, and maybe all of you guys might be like, you're one of them. Well, I don't have great builds, but I might have very annoying commentaries to my builds. I don't know. Please tell me I'm funny or not boring, please. I'm just, I shouldn't kid, because when I kid, I just sound weird and obnoxious and annoying. I'm sorry, but I will not. Essence of this story I was going on is I will not watch a build unless I like the person talking, and like they have to be interesting. That's like when that's why, like, if I'm gonna watch a build, my number one builds are Lil Simsy and Stepho Sims. I'll be honest, Stepho Sims was in front of Lil Simsy for a while there because her builds are just a little. I hate to hate on Lil Simsy, you know I love her, but her builds can be like, Stepho Sims builds are just really out there, and I was really like gravitating towards that. But at this current point in time, I will go with Lil Simsy's over, because I live for Little Simsy stories. I also like what Stepho Sim does, because she doesn't have stories, but she goes on little rants, and like everyone loves a good rant, right? So, you know, it's really a tie, but Lil Simsy wins that tie. So anyways, like, I think people, like, if you're spending the whole speed build talking about the build, no, because like, I don't really care. I'm sorry, which is so weird to say, but I don't really care enough. Like, you can talk about the build for 5 minutes, and you can like talk about your life, talk about the build, talk about your life, talk about the build, but you better not talk about the build the whole time. And also, if I can't understand like somebody, then I just can't, because there's some people who have really thick accents that I just can't understand through, and it's just not, oh my goodness. See, this is like the type of controversial shit I try to not say. I don't know if that was controversial. That's honestly just my honest opinion, but it is like, that's how I feel. You guys can feel different. You guys probably do feel a bit different. You're probably like, who is this idiot? But hey, we all feel a certain way, right? And my feelings are valid to me, and your feelings are valid to you. Well, with some life lessons by JJ Simmer, right? I should just be I'm gonna quit simming and just be a advice YouTube channel. Do they have those? I've never seen one solely for advice, and like I feel like I would see them because I'm always like looking for advice. Actually, whenever I need advice, I go to WikiHow. Isn't that whenever I need anything, I'm like WikiHow. Like I'm like WikiHow, how to be a YouTuber. Obviously, the advice didn't help, but like it was there. This is, I don't know why, I'm like really tame for this video, and I apologize for that. You guys are like, where's the crazy JJ Simmer we know and love? Just kidding, you just know. But apparently she's asleep. I don't know, I have cramps. Is that a good excuse? It's that time of the month, where I crave chocolate. Who says that? There's a YouTuber who always says that. Megan Rings. Love her. But she always says that, and I didn't get it for the longest time, because I do not crave my rewind. Why do I always make that sound? But I don't crave chocolate on my time of the month. I don't know. I crave food, but I always crave food, so I don't think that's a legit excuse. I just think it means I'm in the mood for food. And that just rhymed. Who isn't in the mood for food? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. This like voiceover is a little awkward, and that's just because I'm feeling awkward. Like, I have a voiceover tomorrow that's talking about how I'm like about to go on a plane, but it's weird because I filmed that one before I went on the plane, but this, I don't know if it's tomorrow, it's on Friday, so I don't know what day this is going up on, but today, did that make sense? Okay, I have been on the plane, and I landed safely, so I didn't die in that video. I was like, if I die, RIP, or something like that, but I didn't die, so, yay, I guess. Just kidding, yay. Ugh. time from a plane crash to my fear, which I talk about in that video, so I will not touch on that subject. But anyways, so I'm just like feeling weird because I'm not like in my usual recording spot, and it's just like weird. And I'm gonna plug in my phone because I just felt the urge to plug in my phone, but it's just weird because I'm in a different setup, and like it's not like I'm at my house, so it's fine. Just like my dad lives somewhere, my mom lives somewhere, and I went from my mom's to my dad's, and it's just weird, and it's taking me like, you know, you gotta adjust to things, and it's just taking me a while to adjust. So yeah, you guys, I was totally about to tell you a story, but I'm like, there's 5 minutes left of this actually, you know what, I'll tell you the story because it's an interesting story and it makes me seem like a bitch, which I am. I wish I could say I was kidding. I was probably like, just kidding, JK, JK, but no, JK, I can be really rude. I try to be nice, like, deep down, really, but okay, guys, I'll tell you what happened. So, it's the summertime now, obviously, you guys all know this is the summertime, but like a month ago, I had school, and I had to take a final note, right, and there's this one subject that, okay, I'm going to tell you what subject it is. This is so dumb. Okay, writing, like English. I'm great at English. Well, I thought I was. I love writing, right? Writing's one of my passions, and I thought like, oh, I'm so good at English because like I've been told in the past like, oh, whoa, you're such a good writer, and I was like, thank you. I know I could be the next Fitzgerald. I don't know what his first name is because I don't even know who Fitzgerald is. I just know that he wrote a lot of books. Thank you, Pretty Little Liars. Oh, Pretty Little Liars, missed that. But anyways, we did this like writing assignment, and the year assignment where we had to write this thing, and I was like, okay, mine wasn't great, right, but I wrote it, and I put like a lot into it, and I was like, you know what, like, let's hope like I get a good mark on this. And then my friend wrote hers, and she did not even finish hers, right? She didn't finish it because she just like, we had a time limit, and like I was even rushing to finish mine because mine would have been so much better if I had time to finish it, like if I had unlimited time, but it was an exam, so I did not have unlimited time. But she didn't even like finish hers. I at least finished mine, and she got a better mark than me, and she was like, oh look, JJ, I got this. I was like, rise above, rise. Like I was literally like, don't freak out. Like I wasn't gonna like freak out or anything, but like I was like, don't let her know that you're jealous. You know, because I'm not good at concealing my emotions, and like, you know, it was just one of those things, like a shot in the gut. And like the whole year she had been doing better than me, and like I was just like, this friend is not dumb. It's not like, oh my god, she's so dumb, how is she doing better than me? It's not anything like that. It's just like, you know, when like you help someone with their work and they end up doing better than you, it's kind of like that. Like they, like she'd always be like, oh, how do I do this? I'd be like, oh, this is how, and then she'd do better than me at that, and it was just like, ugh, so frustrating. Like, this does sound really petty simmer. Okay, do you see that little red thing on like the picket fence? What was that? Ugh. Rewind and look at it. It scared me. I was like, Sims 3 glitches. Flashback. But anyways, guys, back to my story. It was just like so disappointing. I was like, are you serious? Like, how is everyone doing better than me at this? Like, and then my final mark for English was not good, and I was like, are you serious? My favorite and what I thought was my best subject. And honestly, I did the worst in that subject. I think throughout the year I did the worst in it. How does that happen? That's like this year, all the subjects where I was like, I hate that, I did so good at it, and everything I was like, oh my goodness, this is my favorite class, this is my favorite subject, I like failed. And I was like, isn't it funny how life always seems to work out that way? And guys, can I just say, okay, this is about The Sims. See, I'm like, I switch like what I'm talking about like so fast, and I apologize for that. Keep up though, keep up, guys. But anyways, can I just say that like building this, I was like really looking at the Sims 3 items, and I missed so much of them. And like honestly, I don't have that many Sims 3 packs, so like there's still a lot that I don't have. But the items that I do have, I was like, oh my goodness, why don't we have this in The Sims 4? Why do we have this in The Sims 4? And obviously The Sims 4 is growing, and who knows, maybe we'll have this in the future, but I want it now. Like the treehouse. Oh my god, do you guys remember the treehouse? I want a treehouse in The Sims 4. Can I like tweet EA at EA? Give me a treehouse. Or at modders, I don't know. I'm more like, maybe I wish I just like was a modder so I could be like, oh, I want a treehouse, I'm gonna make a treehouse. But at last, I'm not that smart. I don't know. I tried to make CC for a while there, guys. Did I tell you about that? I tried and failed to make CC. It was so hard. Like I was using Blender because I really wanted to make some CC hair, because I was like, there's nice CC hair out there, don't get me wrong, but I wanted like a Kim Kardashian really straight Maxis Max CC hair. And I guess I could definitely look for it online, and I've never done that, but I was like, I'll make it myself because I'm independent. and it just did not work out, and I'm still upset about it. I still have Blender, honestly, so maybe I'll resume that. It's honestly like I think part of the reason why I didn't get it done is because I did not have enough time, and now that it's the summer, all I have is time, you know? Like, I have enough time to do anything, so maybe I'll have to do that. And also, I kind of miss the cribs for the toddlers. Honestly, I wish I had the option to put my toddler in a crib or a bed, like, and I think I'd choose crib. And I miss the rocking chairs, and I just miss like all like the fun, like I miss the oven for the kids. Like, I just miss everything. Like, I know we just got a Parenthood pack which had so much cool stuff in it, but I really still want like a Generations expansion pack, because the Parenthood pack was a game pack, but I still want a Generations expansion pack. But in all honesty, I doubt that we'll get that, considering we just got the Parenthood, what's it called, the game pack, and that was kind of like Generations, but better. Just kidding, it wasn't better Generations. Like, honestly, I think that pack, like, I really didn't like, it was underrated because, okay, for The Sims 3, it wasn't like The Sims 4 where I get a pack and I have like months to like explore it before I get the next pack. The Sims 3, I got like all packs at once, so I didn't explore it, so I couldn't really I didn't know what came with Generations. Whereas like if it came with pets, it was obviously from pets because it had something to do with the pet. But like I didn't even know for the longest time what features came with Generations. And guys, I had to add in a laundry room to this build because I was like, laundry, and I think I built this the day that laundry was voted, which, can I say, I'm excited about, but I'm also really upset about because I really wanted food preservatives to win, but I'm an idiot and I was like, you know what, laundry's gonna win, so I'm gonna vote for it. I regret that decision now. But anyways, guys, we are coming into the end of this build. I hope this voiceover wasn't too well. My next one will be better, I promise. I just need to adjust to this new recording setup. It's also new, like, where I'm recording. It's all new, and it's, like, stressing me out. I'm sorry, but I promise my next video will be much better. I don't promise that. Actually, that could be a lie. Let's hope it's not. Ugh, I'm so awkward. I'm so sorry. I hate when I talk like this, too. It's, like, a weird voice. Yeah, I don't know. Voice cracks, you know. I'm a 13-year-old teenage boy, if you didn't know. But anyways, what a weird outro, right? Don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this, and the link to download this house will be down below. I don't know what I'm posted on, but you can definitely download this house. That, like, the downloading houses for The Sims 3 doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm sure you guys know how to do it. So, link down below. But anyways, bye guys.